many equivalencies are we going to see now with the males?
How many?
Equivalencies to what we saw with Sarah and
Well, I think obviously, it's sort of it's Project Lita and Project Castor. They're bound to be vastly different.
Yeah.
These guys are military, so I doubt that they have been raised with the same sort of social metric as the other clones. They're probably not at all like that. Probably not. Haven't been monitored and coddled in the same kind of way.
And our story, though, is really truly kind of Sarah's story, and we are most often from her point of view, and with her trying to sort of solve the mystery, and so this is going to be this is a new sort of puzzle piece, and it's about sort of how this allows us to add more clues to the bigger picture of Sarah's story.
Conspiracy to her backstory.
Yeah.
So has she been more? I mean, in seasons 1 and 2, she always wanted to run with Kira, and even at the end of season 2, it was like, okay, I'm going to run now. But then she was told that, well, you don't really have to run out of here. So, with this conspiracy, is she going to feel more, I guess, involved in trying to learn about it a little bit more than before?
I think that the desire to run is still strong. We'll just have to see what lines up to really keep her here on their story. I don't think it's any less dangerous at all.
No, it's not less dangerous, but she does have a new sort of fairly powerful ally, Marion Bowles, and so that's kind of helpful in terms of feeling like there is a little bit of a safety net, even though, do we trust Marion Bowles? Do you trust anyone on our show, really?
Can we talk a little bit about Kira? Obviously, we found out in season 2 that there's a little bit more to her than we were expecting. How is that going to unfold in season 3?
Yeah, no, it's interesting. I think we've begun now talking about digging a little deeper into what it is that makes Kira special. Is it scientific? Is it more esoteric? Is it the human intangibles, or is it her biology? These are all fascinating things that we're bouncing back and forth, really. But it's definitely something we want to look into.
What I want to know is, weird question, is there a secret behind the episode titles? Because they are long and they are confusing, and I want to know if there's a code. Figure it out.
There's a code?
Yeah.
Well, there is kind of a code. Well, kind of. Well, you know who helps us with our episode titles, honestly? Is the real Cosima.
Okay.
So
Cosima Herter is our science consultant.
Yeah.
And we actually don't name our shows at script. We wait until they're finished, and we let Cosima Herter name the shows.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And she
All those titles came from the Bacon.
from Francis Bacon.
Yeah, from Francis.
So the first season they were all from
Darwin.
on the Origin of Species, and the second season they were all Francis Bacon. So thematically, we look at those titles from a thematic point of view. What are we doing thematically? What are we saying thematically this season? What is relevant scientifically? And then she's a historian of science, so
So what's season 3 going to be?
I think it's going to be all like Flintstones references.